Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to be setting up for 2019. I'm going to be doing my classic catch-all as well as my teacher lesson planner. So if you're interested, go ahead and keep on watching. We're going to start with my catch-all / budget planner, and I'm using the daily details planner this year. So right here I'm showing you that I changed the back cover because I love polka dots, and I also changed the rings. This is the original cover to this planner, and as far as my name at the beginning, I'm going to create a vinyl sticker for it using my Cricut. So I kept the 2019 page, but as you can see over here, I did add the November and December of the squad goals planner here. That's because when I'm filming this, we are still in 2018. Those will be coming out. Right here, I'm just showing you some spreads that I did in the squad goals planner. As you can see, I am not perfect and I do not plan every single week, especially since the fall, because as a teacher, I just do not have time to plan anymore, which is really sad. But I'm trying my best this year to get back into it and plan as much as possible. So stay tuned. If videos don't come out on a schedule, don't worry, they will still be coming out. I'm trying to get out at least 1 to 2 videos for you guys each week, so keep your fingers crossed. So I didn't want to leave this part out just in case anybody was interested in how to use those adhesive tabs. So here I use the adhesive tab to add some bullet stickers to my planner, but for some reason it was not sticking, so I just used a little bit of adhesive tape that I had on hand to stick it back down. So this is where the daily details planner begins. Here is January. I'm going to be flipping through this a little bit to show you guys what the insides of the planner look like for the first few months. And then I'm going to add in a few more months because on the discs it feels a little skinny to me. So I'm going to add a few more months in and show you guys me doing that. This cover here is from the Happy Notes notebook, and I use the back cover of the Daily Details planner and an extra set of gold rings to create a space for my extra months to go when I am not using them in my planner. So I decided to stop at August for the extra months just because I didn't want the planner to get too chunky. And again, I'm going to show you the book where I keep all my extra months. And then I'm going to flip through May through July for you guys so you can see what it looks like for the rest of the Daily Details planner. And all at once, summer collapsed into fall. I love this divider, it's so pretty. So now we're gonna jump into the budget section of my planner. I love this Hustle Hard Girl gold and clear dashboard, but that divider, that Hola Bonjour divider, it doesn't really go good with that dashboard. So I switched it out for this colored striped and gold striped divider. looks so much better with that dashboard. I'm going to use these Carpe Diem labels that you can pick up at Hobby Lobby. They were very inexpensive, but I'm not exactly sure how much I paid for them. I'm going to use them to label the divider with the budget, just so that I know that that is the budget section of my planner. Now I'm going to use some alpha stickers that you can use to label different things in your planner and use it throughout your spreads. I'm going to use it to label my budget divider, just, you know, for extra flair on the divider. I thought it was a little boring just with the stripes. Now you can tell that I did not pull these from out an actual sticker book. I pulled them out of a pile of other alpha stickers. That is because my sticker storage is set up a little different than a lot of others. So if you're interested in seeing how my stickers are stored, please leave me a comment down below and I will definitely film a video for you guys on that. But not all of my stickers are in that sort of category system. So again, if you're interested in seeing sticker storage, definitely leave me a comment down below. Sorry guys that my planner is a little out of frame there, so you can't see the top of my dividers, but I do believe at the end I kind of move it down a little bit so that you can see the final product and how everything comes together. So right now I am pulling from the Happy Notes notebook the dividers you've already seen. So right now the paper is just kind of on rings because I'm using the dividers for other things, but I'm adding some paper to the budget section because in the budget section of my planner I just kind of write things down. I don't use a planner layout or anything. I just kind of write out all my bills and check them off as I pay them. So I'm just gathering up some paper to use for that section now from various places where I store paper. Let's hop into the notes section of my catch-all planner. Right now, this divider is from the Happy Notes notebook. I know I just use a lot of the dividers and paper and the covers from that Happy Notes notebook. I love it so much. So I use that to add some paper to the section of my planner for notes. I also have this little book here that I use for extra note paper, and I'm going to add some more paper, some checklist paper to this planner, and I think she's done. So let's flip through from the beginning so that you can see this beauty come to life. Those first 2 months I'm going to go ahead and take out. But here is the Daily Details planner that I will be using for my catch-all planner for 2019. Love that divider. And then we get into the budget section. And then we have the notes section. And she is all complete. My 2019 catch-all budget planner. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with my teacher lesson planner for 2019. I have been using this planner since 2018, but I've been trying my best to use it for what it is and the layout that has come with this planner, but it just has not worked for me. So I've come up with a new way to set up this planner so that I can get the best use out of it. I am showing you here what the original layout looks like. It has small boxes for each subject, but for me it doesn't really work because I just kind of write all of my plans out on paper and that works best for me. So I'm going to kind of cover up this whole layout, and I'm going to be showing you in this section of the video how I do that. So right here, I am showing you guys a variety of note pages that you can use to create different kinds of planners. These note pages have been collected from different note packs, different planners and things like that I've collected over the years. I'll also be showing you different packs of paper. You can find notebook paper at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, as well as Joann's. Again, my handy dandy book on rings of all of the note pages that I have. I'll be using that as well in this video. When I first sat down to film this video, I didn't have an exact way that I wanted to set up this teacher planner, so I'm just kind of playing with things and figuring out what works best, and I think I came up with the perfect way to set up this planner to work for me. So I'm going to use this pack here. Half is lined notebook paper and the other half is grid paper. I'm going to use the grid paper to cover up the first and last page of the old layout that I don't want to use anymore, just so you do not see those boxes at all in the sections. And then I'm going to use the lined paper in between to lesson plan on. So right here you see I'm about to use the Scotch brand adhesive tape to lay these grid pages down onto the original layout, but I ended up running out of this tape after I put down, I think, the first 3 pages. So you'll see me transition over to using that adhesive tape that I used at the beginning of this video when I was showing you guys how I set up my catch-all planner. So now I'm going to show you guys how I do the exact same thing for February and March. Here I'm quickly showing you the tools that I use, and that is the Fiskars kind of eye slice or X-Acto knife where it has the loop that you can put your finger in. It makes cutting things a little bit easier. I use it to help me peel up that white paper on that double-sided adhesive tape because sometimes it's difficult to peel it up with your fingers. And of course, those scissors are also not Osco. They are also Fiskars scissors. I love those scissors. And the little tag on it says Kira. I made that little label just so no one steals my scissors. I realized that I ran out of notebook paper for the March section, so I decided to move on and add one piece of daily notes or daily to-dos in each section of my planner or each month of my planner, just so I can write daily to-dos of things that I need on a daily basis for teaching. Now I'm going to add some expense trackers to the notes section of my planner. I'm going to put these in my planner because as a teacher, you spend lots of money on your students. So this year, I want to track how much money I'm spending on my students in the classroom, just so that I can keep track of it and not overspend, as well as I can write that off on my taxes the following year. So if you didn't know that, that is a tip. Make sure you keep track of all of the things that you spend in your classroom, as well as keep your receipts. So right now I'm going to take this dashboard and put it in the planning section of my planner. And I'm going to use the Carpe Diem labels to label it. I found a planning label and a daily label, and I put them together to create a daily planning dashboard. Alright, so let's flip through. I'm going to move this dashboard over to January just because this is when the planner officially starts, or the new layout will officially start. So here's January, and then I will show you the daily planning dashboard and what each section looks like now that it does not have the teacher layout anymore. In each section, I do have a daily to-do page. Here's March. And then we get into the notes section. And I do realize at the end that I did not have a dashboard for the notes section. So I will go back and create a dashboard that says notes to finish off this planner. And then we have the folder in the back because we always have to have a folder in the back. Okay guys, and that is going to do it for my teacher planner for 2019, my catch-all budget planner for 2019. I hope that you enjoyed this setup. I had so much fun creating this video. I hope that you'll join me in my next one, and thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope that you'll consider subscribing and being a part of my creative tribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!